Hi there, Leo. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about 24th through the 30th of September. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. We have Baby Einstein in the house. Whoop, whoop. And we have 2 cards that are our guiding cards for the month. Let me read them for you, for those who haven't seen this yet. We have Awakening. These are from the Devine Abundance deck. Oh, my Lord. Wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. There's a want, a drive, a desire to feel spiritually motivated on your own without being told what to think and how to feel. And that's how that is. It's like wanting to have your own personal connection. And that's groovy. We're into that. So stick with that. We like it. Energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So here you go. When there's a crisis and you're stressed out, you might be being emptied. Dum, 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 emptied of fear. That's nice. And attachments. Ooh, attachments. Isn't that a fun word? Attachments being our expectations. So we're being released from our expectations and fear. Oh my God. That's great, Leo. I'm excited to hear that for you because that's wonderful news. Whenever you wake up your day and you bump your head on your expectations because you have a plan, you have a thought, you have an idea about how it should go, but you're not in the flow and allowing things to evolve on each and every day, then as things change, it's like you whacked your head on a board getting out of bed and you're like, oh no, it's not going according to plan and now I'm going to be mad all day. That's a lot. So better to not have those expectations. Go ahead and let them go. They're not necessary. So let's go ahead and lay out some more cards to help clarify this situation. Well, all these swords, my goodness. Here we go. So let's look at what's going on here, guys. So we have the 3 of Wands. We were talking about how we were in a position this particular week, this final week of the month, to remember our lessons from the past. We remember how things went before, and we remember how much fun we had when we were speaking with the upper-ups, possibly, about what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. The 5 of Swords here is talking about how while taking our power back in that situation, we left a lot of wreckage in our past. It doesn't mean that we did a really good job about it. I feel like this is an image, this is coming across as an image of the past, okay? This is just an inkling of the past that you've left behind, that in the past you've used your power in a way where you took things away and you were doing things and you left wreckage. We all learn this way. So it's just a matter of understanding how we do things and what we learned, so we don't have to do it again. Presto. Excellent. Justice is here. Justice is here, and she wants you to pay attention to trying to make things more fair. So that's good. And if we've learned from our own past by having seen our own bad behaviors or less than terrific behaviors, well, presto changeo. Now we're in a position to make new decisions this week and step out into the world with a new vigor that says, hey, guess what? I've seen myself before, and I know what I did before, and I'm not going to do it that way this time. I think I'm just going to let some things roll and see how it goes. See what happens if you just let it go. The Star card shows up in the blocking department to say the hard work is not yet over. You may still have a physical project to do that's pressing, and you will need to do some stuff about that. But you have people helping. It doesn't have to be all you all the time. Keep that in mind. The 7 of Swords is here, talking about that another issue with power that is presenting. We had this card show up before. Just because you have information and knowledge doesn't mean you have all the answers in this moment of now. And so whether or not you take on the responsibility for the project, you may not have all the answers for the project. So that might be a blockage in and of itself, where you don't have enough information to move forward. And therefore, it might be a blocked situation. All right. And of course, the Seven of Wands shows up below it to tell me that rallying the troops to your ideas, having a convincing argument in this moment is going to be very helpful. This convincing argument is still blocked. You may have a convincing argument, but it may not bring the information to you that you need. So keeping that in mind, we've had a lot of swords going on right here. Interesting. And the Six of Wands is here talking about the solution is to be able to take your ideas and share them with the world, leading them to victory, right? We have a very triumphant situation happening here. You're going to be able to share your ideas. Hey, that King of Wands who was blocking you last week, who is your buddy but wasn't able to help, is going to be able to help. Yay. It's not falling on deaf ears. You're falling on the ears of somebody who's open to the possibilities that you're presenting and is excited to back you up and stand up for you. And that's great news. So don't be afraid to be out there now. This is a Two of Swords. Sometimes we block ourselves because we're afraid. And that fear comes up in the Two of Swords all the time, where we're sitting there with the blindfold on. We got to put down the swords, become vulnerable, and allow people to know what we're really thinking. And we become more empowered. We find out there's nothing to be afraid of. We just had to be vulnerable in that moment. So that's cool. We're ready to be vulnerable. Let them know what's going on. And you're going to have support. And you're going to be able to take your ideas out into the universe. And your ideas will be heard. Hello. Very nice, Leo. Like that for you. Let us go ahead and clarify some of all these swords. My goodness. Yes. Okay. Right. They've all asked me to clarify. All these bottom cards want clarification. All 6. I don't do that very often, but here we go. We're just going to clarify all 6 of those bottom cards, because as much as they're here to clarify and go deeper, well, didn't we go deeper? Let's look. All right. Father, Mother, God, Star Brothers and Sisters, Angels, Guides, please help clarify for Leo, 24th through the 30th of September. All right. You need to clarify the 5 of Swords. Right there. Okay. Clarifying justice. Next one. Clarifying the 7 of Swords. Clarifying the 7 of Wands. Clarifying the King of... You don't need to actually clarify the King. Well, there you go. 2 of Swords. All right. So, 5 cards clarified. That's plenty. And we will be on our way then. Excellent. Here we go. Oh, the Labyrinth card. The 5 of Swords. The Labyrinth of Life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life, or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. So one more time, we're talking about this 5 of Swords, giving you an opportunity to come out stronger and wiser. All right. So past experiences, we talked about the past experiences and how you used your power in the past. We had this card last week. Presto changeo. This represents something you did in the past that has a lesson for what's going on right now. So coming out wiser is good. You like that. Justice. In alignment. Everything is aligning perfectly in your life. What didn't make sense in the past will now start to fall into place. So there you go. Everything is going to swing into place right now. This is wonderful. We like justice. We like fairness coming into play. You've learned your lesson. You're coming through. I'm not saying that you were doing it wrong. I'm just saying we're all learning through action. Now, hard work isn't over. 7 of Swords, the unseen. Things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. The 7 of Swords. Somebody's not wanting to share all the info right now. There's something hidden. Okay, that's the unseen card. You've actually had this one already this month. Interesting. We're not seeing the big picture. So these don't repeat on accident. The 7 of Wands. Little things. Find little things in your everyday life that make you happy. And one day you'll realize they're the big things. So this is all about you. Interesting. Because all this is blocked. You're going to find that it's hard for you currently to find things in your life that make you happy at work. It looks like all of this feels very work oriented. So this is just you trying to find a happy place within your job, and it's eluding you. Don't be mad. Just understand it and know that, there's unseen things happening. You can't see everything. And so the fact that the small gifts that normally come across are just not here yet. So maybe it's sack lunch time. I don't know. So let's see. We were going to clarify the fact that you want to take your ideas and share them with the world. You have your buddy who's going to back you up. That's cool. But we also have the 2 of Swords right here. And the 2 of Swords is talking about the path to inner peace. If you are not at peace with yourself, nothing you attract will bring you peace. Check your vibe. Ooh. So as you proceed in this process, we talked about becoming vulnerable and letting down your guard. We want you to put out the right vibe to the universe. If you come out cranky all the time to the people around you, then the people around you are going to be cranky back, or they're going to avoid you like the plague. So we don't want any of that. And if you want your buddy to hang with you, you're going to have to put on a positive face and kind of think positively. But it's all about what's going on inside right now, right? Path to inner peace is within you. You can make everything in this situation better just by altering your perception of what's going on. Okay? So that's cool, Leo. I look forward to seeing what happens in October for you. Remember to keep on striving. Don't give up. It's coming. All the goodness is coming. It just isn't here yet. Okay? You're doing good. Hang in there. We'll see you in October. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.